Hi, online sellers. This is Kashin from Ledgergurus, and today we're going to talk about how to file your sales tax return. This is also part 4 of our sales tax roadmap made easy for e-commerce sellers and accountants that want to develop this practice within their firm. So if you haven't, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell sign so every time we post a video, you will get notified. Here at Ledgergurus, most of what we do on a monthly basis is to help clients file tax returns. We file hundreds, if not thousands, sales tax returns a month for our 70, 80 e-commerce clients, and we've become the expert in filing sales tax returns. So I am so excited to share with you. First, determine filing frequency of your sales tax return. Then we can talk about the methods of getting your sales tax return filed. And at the end, I also want to tell you the basic logics of filing a sales tax return so you can apply it to all the states, any of the states you have a sales tax filing obligations in. Okay, so let's dive in. First, let's talk about when you need to file your sales tax return. So when you need to file is determined by your sales tax filing frequency. You should get this information from the letter you receive from the Department of Revenue, or you can log into your website with the state's website and check when your next filing is due. It's usually the following month, the 20th business day. So let's say if you're a monthly filer, then your return for this period is going to be due next month after this period ends on the 20th business day. If you're a quarterly filer, then the due date will be the month after the quarter end. So if it's Q1, Q2, then Q1 will be due in April and Q2 will be due in July. And it's the 20th business day, which is the most common one. But some states, I think Maine is the 15th business day, and some states give you until the end of the month. Like Utah, you can file the last day of the month. But a general rule is the 20th business day follow in the month after the period's end. So if I were you, I would give myself like a week in advance. So maybe around the 10th or the 12th, I would start looking at my sales tax returns and getting all the data ready to get it filed. So that's when. The second one is how. So there's usually 2 ways. Some states are still sending you lots of papers, like Texas, I think they always send out forms. Idaho always sends out forms, even though we don't really do much on paper anymore. But most states, and there's a few like Arizona and Massachusetts, they require sellers to file through their online portal. So you can file by paper, fill out the returns manually and mail it with a check to the Department of Revenue, or you can go online and file your return electronically. We recommend doing it online because it's faster, it's more secure. You can save the confirmation pages, so you have documentation on all of these returns and payment were filed. Okay, so the third part is I want to explain exactly the logic of a sales tax return, so you can use this logic to apply to all the state's forms that you need to fill out. So here it is. The first part is gross sales. Gross sales minus deductions equals taxable sales. And you apply tax rate on the taxable sales, shows you how much tax is due. And then there's a part for vendor's discount. That is income to you as a business for filing the return on time. And if you don't file it on time, there's penalties and interests. And then from tax due minus discount plus interest plus penalty is your total tax due. And this is how much you're going to pay to the state as well. So let me repeat that. Gross sales minus deductions gets you taxable sales. Apply tax rate on the taxable sales is your tax due minus vendor's discount plus interest plus penalty is your total tax due for that period. And for the tax due part, so there's 2 parts really that's super important when filing a sales tax return. First is to recognize what deductions is available to you to take. That will reduce your gross sales to taxable sales. This could be sales to wholesales for resales. This could be your products are exempt. This could be to an exempt entity. This could be for marketplace facilitated sales. So I have a video on all the exemptions that people can take with sales tax. So check that out and let me know if you have questions. Then the second part that's super important is the tax due part. Some states have a local level tax, and that applies to all your sales. Some states want you to break it down by county and city and special districts. And that's what makes it so hard. Here at Ledgergurus, we've developed a course and we've shown examples of exactly how to file sales tax returns. We also explain every concept in detail to show you what each one will always include in your scenario. And we have a walkthrough example of a really hard state, which is California, and some simple states. So you get an example of how to file your sales tax returns. If you're interested, I will leave the link down below for you to check out our sales tax course. So you can become the hero of your story in managing sales tax. So you can expand your business boldly with confidence, knowing exactly what to do with sales tax. Please leave me a comment below if you have questions about your filing. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. Give me some details on what you're trying to solve. And I personally answer YouTube questions, so I will get back to you. And if you are a CPA or an accountant, and if you are looking for a new job, we're always hiring. So please reach out to us as well. I hope you're having a great day. Bye.